Alright, how's everyone today? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the best, I would say this is the number one credit card you should get at your very first credit card. So a lot of people are actually just turning 18 right now, or they're actually going into college so they can actually apply for a student credit card. Now, this is the number one credit card I would recommend for beginners. For me personally, I got this card as my first card and I debated getting a few other ones, but by far this is the number one. So I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. The two other competitors I would say for starter cards are, you can get the Discover. The two other competitors with aren't as good at all are the Apple Card, because it's really easy to actually apply for and get, and the Capital One card. But by far, I would recommend the Discovered Student over both of these. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to get approved for this card as well. So definitely stay tuned towards the end to hear that. Now, I'm going to have a link down in my description. If you guys just want to go straight in and apply for this card, if you use my link, you'll get a $50 sign up bonus, literally just for applying and getting accepted. So why not? It's literally free money. Both of these other cards don't have it. And I personally, when I signed up, I used my cousin's Discovery code and I got a $50 sign up bonus. So I think my cousin was the first one that told me about this card. So yeah. So with the Discover Student, so if you're currently a student, if you have any type of college classes, maybe online classes, maybe you're going for just, well, obviously online right now, but maybe you have like one class you go to every week, or doesn't matter, anything related to college. If you're enrolled, you will be eligible for this card. And if you're not in college but you still want to get this great card, my link down below will take you here, right? So you're gonna go here, and then if you're not a student, all you have to do is click here, not a student, you click here, and then you can change it from college student to like what, part-time working. And then all of a sudden this is not a student card anymore, and you can just continue and you'll still get the sign up bonus. So, and you'll get literally the same perks, but if you are a college student, you're a little bit more likely to get approved. But the way I did it was I basically like guaranteed myself getting approved. Now with the Discover It, why this card is so good is that you can basically guarantee yourself getting approved if you're a student, and there is zero security deposit. With this card, you have to give them up to $250, if not more, up front, and then you cannot spend a lot of money on the card because of your utilization. So that's going to really hurt your credit score right off the bat. Now, with the Apple Card, you get no perks with this card. You don't get any sign-up bonus. You get 1 to 2% cash back, and that's it. So you don't get much out of it at all. And on top of that, the Apple Card isn't the best historically from reporting stuff. I have the Apple Card too. I got that second, but I got denied right away. Like, you won't get approved for this card if it's a beginner card right away. Maybe if it's your second card, you'll get approved. Like, I personally got denied after getting this. I got the Discover It with a 2,500 limit, but then I got denied with the Apple Card for like a $500 limit. I got denied for that. So that is not good at all. So this is why I would personally recommend a Discover It Student. Now, the reason why this is so good, first of all, if you're a student, you get literally $20 for free. You get $20 for 5 years, every year for free. I mean, it's not much, but I mean, why not? It's free money. You technically do need a good GPA, but they also don't even check. Like, they don't care. You just have to go to their app, select yes, I have good grades, and then they just give it to you. Like, they don't check at all. It's kind of just like a perk of having the card. Now, why it's good? Because you literally get 5% cash back on everything. For the first year, you get 10% off. So if you go on Amazon.com for the quarter, you can get 10% off anything off Amazon with this card. You get 10% off grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, and PayPal. So that also means like anything off eBay, 10% off. And then as long as it's like during these quarters, you can check right here in the calendar, you get 10% off for the first year. Next year you get 5% off. So that's really, really good. And then another thing is, like, their app is really, really easy to use. I would say the app is probably even easier to use than the Apple app. Probably almost up there with the Apple app. So I would say it's really, definitely a really good thing. So yeah, I would definitely sign up for this. Now the thing is, there is no deposit. So like, you literally don't have to deposit anything. You just sign up and they'll give you accordingly a credit limit to you. Now, there's no fee, obviously. All these cards don't have fees, but specifically the Apple, the Discover It has no annual fee. So it's overall you'll get like 70 bucks your first year plus 10% off. So it's a pretty decent card now. But the main reason you want to get this card ASAP is because you just want to build your credit, right? If you want to build your credit, just get a credit card ASAP. Now, okay, so when you go to my description, you're gonna click on a link, and that link's gonna take you to this application. Now this is a part of the video where I tell you exactly how to get approved. Now, this is exactly what I did. You can choose whatever card design you want, obviously. Choose this, gold, and then you go down. If you're a student, click on student. I'm just gonna click on student. And then all you have to do is click on the year of college you're in. So let's say you're a freshman, you're 18, you're just going into college, you're graduating this month, and then yeah. So you're gonna put your name, address, blah blah blah. And then once you put all of this, then you want to go down to any of this, doesn't matter, and then put your phone, address, birthday. This is all normal stuff if you're a citizen. And then down here, this is the important stuff where it says gross income. Now, I don't know where it was, but there's a term in here talking about your gross income. So what gross income means is that, okay, right here, this is all the money you get. So if your parents give you $100 a week to buy food, to buy groceries, to buy, I don't know, to buy your Spotify, your music, I don't know, doesn't matter, maybe your textbooks, $100 a week. You want to calculate that with your gross income. This wage means salary, tips, any job you do, internships, but it also means any amount that is regularly deposited into your account or is considered your income. So if you're under 21, this means that any additional help you get, this is pretty standard. When I applied for the Apple card, it told me the same thing. Like this, any money you get from financial aid, from your parents can be calculated. Maybe you're getting a job next month that pays $12 an hour. Calculate that with your total gross income, because this is your gross income for the next 12 months. So you can estimate that accordingly. Let's say you get $1,000 a month for financial aid, and then you also get $100 a week from your parents. So that means that's gonna be about 18,000. I'm just rounding it up. It's about 18,000 a year, very roughly. So you would have to put $18,000 right here a year, and that's what I would recommend you guys do. And you should more than likely get approved for that, because a lot of people make the mistake of putting, oh, I don't make any money, I'm just a student, I get like what, 50 bucks at like a random job helping my friend, put 50 bucks. But no, that's not what it is. That's your income, everything you get to help you, because all the money you have, you're going to use to pay off this card, right? That's what they actually care about, how much money you're getting to pay off this card. You can use your student loan, not student loans, but financial aid. You can use your parents. You can use any money you get externally, maybe from a small job. So you want to make sure you calculate everything, right? Okay, that's step one. After you do everything, blah, blah, blah. Rent payment, make sure to put at 0 if you're living with parents. If not, put your rent payment. And then amount owned. Just put, like, if you have a checking and savings account, make sure to put checkings and savings. They're actually looking forward to that and making sure you have that. But if not, it's all good. Okay, after all this is done, you press submit. You've submitted your application. Now, the next thing you have to do is call them. Okay, so there's two things that can happen once you submit your application. One, after an hour, you can get approved right away. Two, after 24 hours, you should get an email telling you you're going to get an email saying, please wait 7 days, up to 7 business days. We are looking into it. So if that happens, wait about a day or so, and then call them. The next business day, call them. They have great customer support, and make sure to go to their reconsideration line. You don't even have to do that. All you have to do is literally call them, and then talk to the person in the credit card, because they also have checkings and savings account. But you want to make sure to go to their credit department. Once you're there, literally just tell them, okay, I applied for this Discovery card, and I was wondering if I was gonna get approved. What's going on? And they're just gonna approve you. Like, that's literally what happened to me. I was just confused, so I just called them, and I didn't even ask them to like approve me. They literally just said, okay, you're approved for $1,500. Your card will arrive within 3 to 5 days. That's literally all they told me. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And they hung up. Like that was a 1 minute phone call. So if you do that, if you call their line or their credit phone number, you're gonna guaranteed get approved. And this will set you in a great advantage if you're just turning 18, or maybe if you're like in your 20s and you just want to get a nice Discover card. You're gonna get approved like 100%, because if you just make sure you put your gross income, don't put at zero. Don't make a mistake of putting at like $100. Nah, man, you don't get $100 a year. You have to live. Obviously, you get more than $100 to buy your everyday stuff, right? So as long as you do that, as long as you call them, if you don't get approved right away, you can guarantee get approved, and you'll get a great benefits of the Discover card. And this card has a great built-in function to actually calculate your credit score. So you can actually right off the bat have a great advantage of upping your credit, because if you get a secured card, you're not gonna get as good of a utilization rate. If you get a credit card with only a $150 limit and you spend $100 a month, which a lot of people do. Oops. So if you get a $100 or $250 limit with the other Capital One, you spend $100 a month. You're spending 40% of your utilization rate, and that's terrible. Your credit is gonna tank. So make sure you actually either go for a crazy amount of deposit, which I don't recommend. Why would you deposit money when you cannot deposit money, you know? So that's why I would personally go with the Discover It student or the Discover It card. Both of those are great options. If you click my link, you can literally either get the Discover cashback or the student cashback. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to use my link down below, or I'll have it pinned in my comment section. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Hopefully this helped you out in some shape or form. This is like an unbiased view. This is literally an unbiased view. I don't really have a bias towards Discover at all. Like, I could care less, but I do like their product. So that is why I'm personally recommending you guys this card that I personally like and use myself. I don't recommend anything I don't use on this channel that I don't use myself, and on a daily basis too, that is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.